Lucy, I'll wait for the day you regret this. I want to see just how happy you can be after marrying a paralyzed man. With that, he pulled Anna away and left the wedding hall without looking back. He left behind a room full of chaos and whispering guests. I felt nothing but disdain. I just watched his back with a cold smile. What he didn't know was that marrying Tom was not some impulsive decision. It was something I had thought through carefully. I had waited for Jack for 7 years and wasted 7 years of my youth. But all I got in return was betrayal and humiliation, again and again. My heart had long gone cold toward him. As for Tom, he was gentle, considerate, knowledgeable, and charming. He respected me and treasured me. That was enough. Besides, I also planned to seek justice for those 7 wasted years of mine. Because Tom had trouble walking, no one insisted on toasts or wedding night pranks. After the simple ceremony ended, the guests gradually left. I returned to the bridal room with Tom. The room was lit with bright red wedding candles, their flames swaying and filling the space with warmth. A faint scent of osmanthus drifted through the air, fresh and pleasant, making people feel at ease. Tom sat by the bed and carefully lifted the dangling pearl curtain from my bridal crown. His movements were gentle, as if afraid to hurt me. The red candlelight fell across his face, softening his usually sharp and cold features. His long lashes cast faint shadows under his eyes, making him look unusually tender. At that moment, my heart actually beat faster. I instinctively lowered my eyes, avoiding his gaze, my cheeks growing warm. A soft chuckle reached my ears. His voice was low and pleasing with a hint of amusement. "It's getting late. You should rest, my lady." His slender fingers removed the heavy ornaments from my hair. One gold pin after another, one pearl flower after another. He placed them gently on the dressing table. They made crisp little sounds. Every now and then, his fingertips would accidentally brush my scalp, sending a tingling sensation through me and making me tremble. Without thinking, I asked, my voice a little dry, Can you really not perform?" Tom's fingers paused. He lifted his eyes to me, a faint, unreadable smile in them. "Why don't you verify it yourself?" Only when he was this close did I realize how deep and dark his eyes were, like a bottomless lake hiding countless storms beneath the surface. His gaze was too intense. I could barely handle it. For a moment, I actually felt a little timid and wanted to back away. But before I could retreat, he caught my wrist and applied a little pressure. He guided me into the layers of brocade bedding. The gauze curtains swayed, blocking out the light outside. They also hid the growing warmth between us. That night, he did not finally let me sleep until dawn was near. Maybe it was because 7 years of tension had finally eased, or maybe because the person beside me made me feel safe. I slept unusually well. I didn't wake until the sun was high. Seeing me awake, Amy came in with a red face, carrying the things for washing up. She carefully helped me sit up and said softly, "Miss, the young master said he's already spoken to the old madam. You don't need to serve tea today. He wants you to rest." My cheeks turned red. Thinking of everything that happened last night, I grumbled inwardly. Rumors really do ruin people. If I hadn't believed those rumors in the capital, I never would have said something so rude yesterday. How embarrassing. After washing up, I slowly left the courtyard. But the moment I opened the gate, I saw Anna kneeling straight on the stone path outside. Her face was pale as paper, her lips cracked, and she looked extremely weak, as if she had suffered some terrible grievance. Looking closer, her clothes were a little messy, and several strands of hair had fallen loose. She looked especially pathetic. My heart sank. I knew her showing up here meant nothing good. Sure enough, the moment Anna saw me, she immediately crawled forward on her knees, inching closer to me. She clutched the hem of my dress like it was her last hope and cried out, "Miss Lucy, please go see Jack. Last night, while you and young Master Tom had your wedding night, he drank alone in his room all night until he was completely drunk. He mistook me for you. He held me and cried all night, kept saying your name, said he regretted it, said he never should have treated you that way, and begged you to forgive him." As she cried, she secretly watched my expression. Seeing my face remain blank, she continued, "Miss Lucy, can you please go back to Jack? He really knows he was wrong. From now on, he'll treat you well and never let you suffer again. Please forgive him just this once, okay?" She said all that, yet casually tilted her face just enough to reveal mottled red marks along her neck. The marks varied in shade. Anyone could tell they were left from an intimate moment. If you looked at her slightly open collar, you could even see more exposed skin. Similar red marks covered her collarbone and chest. It seemed that last night a drunken Jack had done far more than just hold her. And today, she clearly had not come here because she truly wanted me to return to Jack. She came to show off those marks in front of me. She wanted me to be jealous, she wanted me to regret it. I lowered my eyes and looked at her, my gaze ice cold without the slightest ripple. "Isn't this what you always wanted? You were his personal maid for so long, staying by his side day and night.